Getting started as an online teacher is a relatively easy and straightforward process. But when it comes to tax time, your multiple income streams suddenly becomes more complicated than a labyrinth. Understanding when, how, and how much can be daunting. The good news is that if you keep up documentation, records, and receipts, a lot of the hard work is already done. Today, we'll walk you through some of the significant tax considerations if you make some or all of your income from online teaching. As a non-traditional employment path, there are special considerations and situations you'll need to be aware of if you want to lessen your tax obligations and file on time. As an online teacher contractor, you won't receive a traditional W-2 form like many employers. This is specific to the United States. Instead, you'll receive a 1099 miscellaneous form or a 1099-K form, and you'll take that information to fill out your Form 1040, which is the primary form the IRS needs from you. As self-employed, independent contractors, online teachers pay about 15% of their earnings in taxes for Social Security and Medicare. This is separate from income tax, which is based on your income from the prior year. Your income will determine your taxable income bracket and the amount owed. NerdWallet offers a reference table to help taxpayers understand their bracket and plan accordingly. It's always best to set aside the percentage of your income each month that correlates to your tax obligations to avoid being surprised when it's time to file taxes. What most people want to understand is how to save money on taxes. And if you live overseas while earning income from teaching, there may be additional benefits and deductions to take advantage of. This situation applies if you are an independent contractor and not an employee. If housing isn't included in your compensation package, the foreign housing deduction can consist of paid rent, rental furniture, and utilities, excluding telephone and internet. You may also claim a foreign tax credit in order to mitigate taxation in your country of residence and the United States. This is particularly useful if you live in a country with a higher tax obligations than the United States. The last major deduction in the foreign earned income exclusion is the foreign earned income exclusion. In the 2021 tax year, contractors were able to exclude more than $100,000 US of foreign earned salary income from U.S. tax returns. This massive deduction requires proof of residence in an overseas location for at least 330 days out of the last 365 days of a year. Living in a low or no tax country like Singapore, Hong Kong, or the UAE offers even more benefits. Many of your everyday expenses can be qualified deductions as well, as long as you have accurate record keeping. If you conduct classes online with platforms like Zoom that require subscriptions, this is a business expense. This can even be extended to your phone, as your phone is likely a major tool for your business, conducting classes, handling student or parent correspondence, etc. The entire monthly expense can be deducted if your phone is only for business. Otherwise, you'll have to estimate the percentage of use that's personal and subtract that. Don't forget about the home office supplies and physical items or visual aids that you need for online lessons, related travel expenses, or any other spending related to your business. One unique situation you could encounter is a totalization agreement. This is an agreement struck between the United States and another country. If you live in a country where this agreement exists and earn self-employment income, your only tax obligation is in your country of residence. It's Social Security tax. You'll need to secure a certificate of coverage from the Social Security Administration to attach to your tax return any year you claim this exemption. To learn more about what countries offer totalization agreements, it's best to check directly with the IRS. As an independent contractor, paying estimated taxes is one of the most important things to pay attention to. Each quarter, you'll need to assess your taxes and make payments since you don't have a traditional employer signing off on your income throughout the year. Failure to make payments on time may result in penalties, so it's an essential aspect of taxes to pay attention to. We hope this has clarified some of the unique situations you might encounter as a self-employed contractor. The path to financial freedom, especially as an educator, can be challenging, and while it's always best to have a qualified tax professional help ensure that you've taken everything into consideration, we know that is only feasible for some. In the meantime, the tips and tricks highlighted in this video will help you protect your hard-earned money and reduce your tax obligations. But definitely you always want to consult with a tax professional. Are there any income, tax, or benefit topics you'd like to see us cover in the future video? Sound off in the comments below, and be sure to check our online job board for updates on opportunities to teach abroad or opportunities to teach online. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to let us know by tapping that like button before checking out your next video. And if you're looking for more content geared towards educators seeking financial freedom, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to enable notifications so you're always the first to know when a new video drops. Until next time.